Well, welcome everybody. You join us here for our coverage of what is set to be a truly exciting final. Formalities are underway, everybody is soaking up an energetic, highly charged atmosphere within the ground. The teams will be with us very shortly. We look forward, of course, to that special moment. In the meantime, we take in the feeling of excitement and euphoria ahead of what should be a really outstanding final. To have their names on this famous trophy.
Bringing back memories for me, Peter. A chance to have your name in the club's history. Having had the privilege of experiencing this a fair few times in my own career, there really is nothing that compares. Once you get there, you want to keep coming back. I still feel like that now.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Look, we can only hope for a final that will be free-flowing and end-to-end and highly entertaining, but fear of defeat can often dominate emotions, so don't be surprised if it gets nervy and tense.
Knocks it out wide. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Gets good distance on it. Gets it back. Matthews Nunes. João Cancelo. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Calmly anticipates. And it's played forward. Bruno Fernandes. Rafael Leao. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's their first effort on goal.
Portugal, well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
From the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Ruben Dias. Rabiot forwards and with intent. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
That has been knocked clear. Bruno Fernandes. Great chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Rabiot. Hernandez. It's been a pretty frantic start, a lot of front foot pressing. Rabiot. João Cancelo producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Mbappe. João Cancelo gets it clear. Played it short. There's the cross. Great leap! Oh, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
very neat. Played into the middle. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And here's Rabiot. Camavinga. Split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Matheus Nunes. João Cancelo. That's a throw.
Portugal, well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Koeman. And he's picked out the run. Oh, good ball. Bernardo Silva. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Rafael Leao. Nuno Mendes. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Forward it goes. Oh, he's got the shot away! Goal, France! This could be big. This could be massive. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
France, they have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, certainly the big occasion and a very big opening goal to boost everyone's confidence here.
Strong running down that left flank. Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. Matheus Nunes. Now it's Rafael Leao. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Koundé is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Portugal with another corner. Bruno Fernandes with the short one. Koeman absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Dembele played with finesse. France, Dembele with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Ball by the goalkeeper. Camavinga. Hernandez. Cross goes in with a header! And he's there to get it away. That's a good run down the left. Hernandez, now here's the delivery.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Well, the defence have two choices: deal with the man or deal with the space.
Ruben Diaz, gently done. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, this is a great position. Bernardo, can he put it away? Same again, same outcome.
Portugal really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. João Palhinha. Rafael Leao. Bruno Fernandes. Over to the left. Played back in. Just lacked a decent finish.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Hernandez, Saliba, Rabiot. Keeper's got good distance on that. Coman, oh, good spread. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, it's Dembele. Koundé. Whistle's gone, that's foul. But he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
And that has been cleared. He's got a sight of goal! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Hernandez just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Oh, easy pickings there. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Nuno Mendes. João Palhinha. Aim forwards. France looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. It's a good run down the right. João Palhinha. That's a good ball played into space. And here's Cristiano. It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Koundé, Konate, Chouameni, looks to the other side. It's an inviting looking ball that. Coman looking to run onto it. Pressing's intense and it's paid off. Moved on forwards. Coman! Defence has got rid of that. Here's a corner. And it's been taken short. Turns and goes back. Shapes to shoot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. João Palhinha, Nuno Mendes. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Ruben Dias, and he goes cross-field. And it's Bernardo Silva, out to the right. Oh, sweet feet. Matheus Nunes. Of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Camavinga, Rabiot. Now it's a can he finish? Clears it away. This might spell danger. Chance to shoot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Quick thinking and quick control, Peter. That creates a little more working space.
Whistle's gone, and we've reached the halfway point of the final. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides. At half-time, it is 1-0. So we've had the first 45 minutes of the final, Jim. How's it looking for you?
Well, it's obvious who's likely to be more content going in at half-time, but I sincerely hope that there's a fitting response from the opposition to really engage us on the big occasion.
France leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're already into the second period. France carrying a one-goal lead. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Out to the left it goes. Nuno Mendes. And it's played forward. Do have a chance to counter here. Mbappe. Back into the middle. And the Coman! Oh, it's come loose. Defending of the desperate variety. Camavinga. Rabiot. It's Rabiot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Rabiot clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That is out of play. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mignon gets rid without sophistication. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Koeman. Point-blank header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And here's Dembele. Camavinga. And that was very necessary. France get it back again. Konate. And here's Dembele. Koundé. Goes in for the header! That's a half-decent try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Forward it goes. Antonio Silva. Aim forwards.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Rafael Leao. And he's there to clear it. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Portugal clearly should have gone for the easier pass.
Koeman! Just off target.
Koeman did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Ruben Dias, laid out to the left flank. He has found the way through. Danger averted for now. Koundé. Hernandez. Cleared away. Moved on forwards, cuts out the pass. Camavinga.
That's really good energy being shown by some of those forwards out there, keeping that defence honest.
Yeah, they look like they really want it.
They need to persist. It's exactly what they have to keep doing.
Played out to the right. Koundé flings it across. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Bernardo Silva proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Dembele. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Forward it goes. That pass has been well intercepted.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Spot on, Peter.
Portugal are making a change now.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
And it's played forward. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Dembele. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Away from immediate danger. Rabiot played out towards the right wing. Oh, nice touch. Koeman. Diogo Dalot gets it away. Camavinga receives it in a good position here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Rafael Leao, aim forwards, nicely intercepted. Konate, and it's come back to the keeper. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Now it's Mbappe. Cleared without complication. Koeman. Decent hit! And the counter is on. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Camavinga. Koeman. Great hit! Straight at the keeper.
Koeman really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Played into space. Dembele. That's chance for the header! Oh, and that should have been two.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Well, the counter could be on here. And it's played forward. Forward it goes. Now that's well seen too. That's a nicely measured pass. There's the hit! Goal! Portugal! Portugal are level! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, with the momentum that goal gives them now, they may well push for a winner before the 90 minutes is up. Players don't like extra time, believe me. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Klaus. Some good work on the right flank here. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Tries to get it clear. Lofted upfield. And he welcomes it in.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Traumeri. Coman. Coman! Oh my word, that is quite something! About as smooth as it gets! And they're back in front!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
So we have a breakthrough. Now, how will things develop from here?
I think what we've just seen is further evidence of their resilience and fantastic belief. I mean, they can always come through. Remarkable.
That would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
And they can counter here. Coman! And somehow he managed to miss it. Moved on forwards. Ruben Dias chasing after it. Elise. Great work on the overlap. Klaus. Aimed in towards the centre. And it's hoisted clear.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Ruben Dias.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Olise. Swings it across. Semedo. Mbappe has a shot! No, he's missed it. So there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
Portugal need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Great defending, strong and determined. Always onto this.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Koeman. There's the shot! It's off target and by quite a way. Succumbs to the pressure. Rafael Leao. Diogo Dalot. That's good play. Played in by Dalot. Defending of the desperate variety. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Mendy gently done. Chance! Sticks it away! 2 up and threatening to pull clear! Was there ever any doubt?
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And Bernardo Silva! It's a goal! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Portugal, and that will be the final act. And so the moment has come. The trophy shimmers as they prepare to receive it. A never-to-be-forgotten moment. What a moment this is for all connected with the team. It's a day for pride, a day for glory,